and I'm going to show you how we can create a function that will print a triangle stars to our console. So we need to print this kind of a triangle to our console so that the number of vertical stars is determined by our input. As we look at the figure, we can see that the number of spaces is decreasing by 1 because we have 3, 2, 1, 0. And the number of our stars is increasing by 2. And then we can also see that the number of our spaces is 1 less than the number of vertical stars or the number of rows. So knowing all this, we need to create a function that will print spaces. And then we need another function that will print stars. And then we need another function that will concatenate these two functions together. And that function also needs to take another value for the number of rows. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, first of all, let's create our function for spaces and give it an argument space, sp. We have a termination case. If sp equals to 0, then our function stops, it returns nothing. Otherwise, it returns space, and then we have a recursion here. Our function calls itself with sp minus 1. Then exact same thing with stars function. Create a function called stars. We give it an argument st. If st equals to 0, then our function stops, or else it returns us strings, and then it does recursion with st minus 1. Then our next function, which we call func, takes 3 arguments, in, st, and sp, and for number of rows, st for the number of stars, and sp for space. And again, it needs to have a termination case. And then we concatenate these two functions together, the space function and stars function, with the plus sign. And then we print it, and then again, recursion, we call our function with n-1, stars plus 2, and space minus 1. Space minus 1 because our space was decreasing by 1, stars are increasing by 2, and n-1 because we're already using n when we're printing this first row. And then we don't have this n-1, so we will never meet the termination case and our function will keep going. Therefore, but since we need all these things to run with only one argument, one input, we create another function, final function, that takes an n and runs our func function with n1 and n-1. n-1 because, as we've seen, the number of spaces is 1 less than the number of rows, and 1 because it doesn't matter how big is your triangle, on the top it has only 1 star. And so here in my console you can see that we've got what we wanted. And if we change the input number, we'll get more of the stars. So let's do that. Let's change, instead of 4, we can do 20. And if I refresh it, oh, here you go. You see this? It's like a Christmas tree. Yay! So yeah, we're done. Thank you.